Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we make sense of the numbers that move the markets, and sometimes they do more than just move them. They make them do a little jig. Today we are diving into Pharmacyte Biotech Incorporated's latest filing, and let me tell you, this one has a few interesting moves. So Pharmacyte Biotech Incorporated, or PMCB as you might see it on the stock exchange, is a company that's been making some important decisions lately. This report details some of those big decisions, especially those made at a recent special meeting of their shareholders. Think of it like a company's annual checkup, but instead of checking blood pressure, they are checking shareholder votes and company plans. First off, the company is based in Nevada and they are involved in biotechnology. Their stock trades on the Nasdaq, and if you are an investor or just curious about how these companies operate behind the scenes, this kind of report is gold. Now let's get to the good stuff, the actual decisions made. One of the major topics shareholders voted on was the issuance of more company stock. This is often done to raise money or to fund operations and growth. The company needed shareholder approval to issue shares that are tied to convertible preferred stock and warrants. Essentially, they are getting the go ahead to potentially issue a large chunk of new shares, over 20% of what they had before. The voting results here are interesting. A significant number of shares, 1649395 to be exact, were voted in favor of this. That's a strong show of support from the investors who showed up. Only 249,100 shares were voted against it, with a small number of abstentions. This move signals that the company is looking to expand or secure financing, and the shareholders understood the need for it. Another huge item on the agenda was the company's 2022 equity incentive plan. This plan is basically how the company gives out stock options or shares to its employees and executives as a way to reward them and tie their success to the company's success. The shareholders approved an amendment to this plan that increases the number of shares available for these awards by 2025,000. This is a pretty substantial increase, showing the company is planning to incentivize its team and potentially bring in new talent. The vote here was even more decisive, with 27 shares voting for the amendment. This indicates strong confidence in the management and their strategy for growth, as well as a recognition of the importance of a motivated workforce. Finally, there was a proposal to adjourn the special meeting. This might sound a bit boring, but it's actually a smart move. It allows the company to postpone the meeting if they aren't getting enough votes or simply need more time to gather support for key proposals. The shareholders recognize the importance of having enough votes to pass critical decisions and overwhelmingly approved this adjournment option with 24,96898 shares voting for it. This demonstrates a commitment to thorough shareholder engagement. This filing also mentions an exhibit, which is the actual amended 2022 equity incentive plan. While we don't have the full details of every single clause here, knowing that it has been officially amended and filed is important. It means the company is actively managing its compensation and engagement strategies for its employees. So, what does all this mean for PMCB? Well, the shareholders have clearly given the green light for significant actions. They are approving more stock issuance, which usually means the company is aiming for growth, perhaps through expansion or new projects. They are also boosting their equity incentive plan, which is a positive sign for employee morale and retention. A company willing to invest in its people and its future potential is generally a company to watch. The strong voting results across the board suggest a unified vision between management and a significant portion of the shareholder base. Looking at this from a Warren Buffett perspective, we want to see a company with a clear vision and the ability to execute. The decisions made here, issuing shares for growth and incentivizing key personnel, suggest a company that is actively trying to create long-term value. The key will be how effectively they utilize the newly issued shares and how well their incentive plan translates into tangible business results. We need to see if this strategic reshuffling leads to increased revenue growth and improved profitability down the line. The main takeaway is that Pharmacyte Biotech Incorporated is in a phase of proactive development. They are not just sitting back, they are making moves to fund their future and to align their employees with the company's goals. While we don't have the hard financial numbers for revenue or profit in this specific report, these votes are setting the stage for potential future financial performance. It is a clear signal of intent from both the company and its major stakeholders. Alright, that is our breakdown of PMCB's latest filing. What's your take on these approved proposals and what they signal for the company's future? Do you think these moves will pay off? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord link in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.